We've done a full breakdown of our top 3 brokers, so let's get into it. So let's start with our third broker, IG. IG has a very wide range of instruments you can trade. They have over 16,000 instruments. However, what they don't have is a commission-based account for high volume and scalping. So, for example, you have a Pepperstone Razor account. A Pepperstone Razor account has a fixed fee, a commission at £2.25 each way, and they charge you less on your spread cost. This is extremely important for people who are trading extremely high volumes, as your spread cost is a variable cost that you can control. But with IG, you can't control this. You're going to be paying the spreads that they give you. Now, granted, the spreads are not that bad. They start from 0.6 pips. However, if you're trading at high volume, you're going to notice this cost pretty substantially compared to something like a Pepperstone or even a CMC. We've already done a breakdown on IG if you want to check that video out, but we recommend looking for a commission-based account if you're looking to trade high volume, just because it's going to keep your costs much lower. So IG does offer a professional tier, and we've already done a video on best professional brokers, but most retail traders won't qualify for this professional tier. So if you're looking at trading high volume on IG, you're going to be stuck with their spread costs. So it's vital that you check their spreads versus competitors. The second best broker for trading high volume is CMC. CMC actually has really good spread costs on the standard CFD account. They start from 0.5 pips, which is very, very low. They also have over 300 FX instruments you can trade. They appeared most for minor exotic pairs on TradingView. We've done a breakdown on the best TradingView brokers as well, but CMC has a wide range of different FX instruments, stocks, indices that you can trade. So they're a very good broker with over 11,000 instruments in total. And when you're trading with CMC, they actually offer something that most brokers don't, which is tiered discounting. So the more you trade with CMC, the bigger the discount. Essentially, you get access to what is called their alpha tiers. So you get tier 1 all the way up to tier 4, which essentially gives you a discount of 40% at tier 4, and at tier 1 it's something like 5%. They also have an FX Active account. FX Active is their equivalent of a Pepperstone Razor account, where you have a fixed commission and you have a small variable spread on top of that commission. What this means in practice is that you're paying very little for the cost of trading when it comes to FX instruments on FX Active. But if you want to have a standard CFD account and you want to trade commodities, indices, stocks, then you actually get that as part of your standard CFD package when you're trading on CMC, if you're trading at sufficient volume. So we evaluated both the CMC Alpha tiered discounts and FX Active to see which was better. We found that for most people, the CMC FX Active account was actually a better value. You get no commission on 6 major FX pairs, and you get charged £2.50 each way. So you get charged a total of £5 plus 0 commission, so nothing to pay there. Paying £5 without paying the spread cost is a really good deal. If you're looking to trade stocks, commodities, and indices, then their alpha option on a standard CFD account is actually really good. This kicks in automatically, so you don't have to apply for this or anything. It's an automatic discount on whatever you're trading. So if you trade gold, if you trade commodities, if you trade FX, then you'll get an automatic discount based on the tier that you're in. This discount proved to be pretty effective at reducing the overall spread cost for CMC, but this is still a spread-based account. So you are going to be paying substantially more than what you would pay on a fixed commission-based account. Speaking of commission-based accounts, that brings us on to our number 1 broker, that is Pepperstone. Pepperstone actually has a fixed commission-based account similar to the CMC FX Active account. It's called Pepperstone Razor account, and they actually offer cheaper fees than CMC. CMC offers £2.50 each way, so it totals £5, whereas Pepperstone offers 2.25 each way, so it's a total of £4.50. Pepperstone actually offers 2,700 instruments in total. That includes their Razor account, their spread betting account, their CFD account. So there's a wide range of different instruments you can trade on Pepperstone, and they're very good for FX. If you're trading FX at scale, then I wouldn't trade on a CMC FX Active account. It is a very, very good account, and you get access to potentially more minor pairs and exotic pairs, but I would trade on a Pepperstone Razor account because it has the majority of pairs that you're generally going to trade anyway, the majors and the minors, but they do it at a much steeper discount than the FX Active account. So I'd prefer the Pepperstone Razor account to the FX Active account. If you're looking to expand beyond that and trade stocks, then I would start looking at something like IG and CMC at scale, or even something like an Interactive Brokers. But if you're trading FX at scale, then generally Pepperstone is going to be your best bet. If you're a gold trader or a commodities trader, then actually Pepperstone has recently introduced their razor spreads for gold. So it's something that you're going to want to check out as well. You can do it at tradingbrokers.co.uk. There's a link in the description below. But if you're a gold trader, Forex trader, stick with Pepperstone. If you're a stock trader or indice trader, I'd have a look at CMC's tiered alpha list to see if you actually qualify for this alpha level discount. And if you do, brilliant, choose that. But if not, then I would look at IG, which has a wider range of instruments, 16,000 instruments to trade. So I'd be debating between a standard CMC account, which has alpha, which allows me to get discounts at the tiers, or I'd look at IG on their standard CFD account because I can access 16,000 instruments and I can trade whatever I want, whenever I want, basically. So that's just a little intro. If you're looking for the full article, then have a look at the description below. We went into great detail analyzing over 50 different brokers to come up with our top 3, or you can like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you very much.